All right, good morning, everybody. This is Cal here itself. I basically would like to have me morning MAO, whereby I'm going to do the sharing of what I see in the market. All right, so let's just start this morning by going to my screen right now. All right, can everybody see my screen, my PowerPoint slides? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so today is 16 November 2020, Monday. All right, this is our Trade with the Boys daily MAO. Okay, every morning I will be here at 8:30 a.m. sharp to assist you and share with you what my view of the market. All right, so I am the Trade with the Boys founder and the PSV system creator. All right, just a bit of self-promoting. Okay, so before we start this morning, as usual, I will need you to give me your disclaimer so that you know that whatever we share today, this morning, everything is based on my personal views and what I see in the market. And of course, if you have profited from it, please make sure that you do some charity work. If you lose some money for it, we are not liable. Now, FYI, you're not allowed to represent my stuff or share and forward my stuff. All right, this is something you have to give me the fair respect on that. Okay, thank you so much for writing disclaimer for me. Please, if you are online now, kindly write disclaimer on for me so that you guys know that you have given me your absolute understanding here as well. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so what happened is this morning we can see this happening now. The Dow futures rise up 200 points this morning. Yes, apparently. Now, before the US futures open, I was still scanning through IG weekend data, and it was actually negative 21, 22. But of course, when the market opened, right, straight away the market jumpstart. So probably there is really a bit of decrease here and there. But nonetheless, itself right now, what we know is the Dow futures are at 200 points. Now, what is the main reason there? Basically, there are a few reasons. Some are saying it's market rotation. Some say because of the countries coming together and sign the agreement. Some say because of Donald Trump, he conceded defeat, but not admitting he lost. Okay, things like that. So apparently, this is what is happening now. This is what I just plucked out from the internet regarding about that. Now, this week we have a lot of data, I said earnings. And one of the big earnings on Tuesday will be Walmart, right? Walmart will be giving their earnings, and it should be good during this period of time. All right, so that is what is happening on the US Dow news side. Now, in terms of market side, this is what the Dow is showing right now. You can see on the chart, okay, the Dow gap up, okay, the Dow gap up. And I told you before, right, taking the high and the closing price, you divide by 2, you get the midpoint. And apparently last 3 days ago, the market tested it and the market pulls back. That's why you see some selling. But today, it seems that it's challenging it again. And of course, if the market stays above the midpoint, then I can be very confident to tell you that the market will challenge the all-time high again. It will challenge, definitely for sure, okay? All right, but on a flip note, if the market later on, because of profit taking, close again below the line, then I would say that, right, be careful, there will be some selling soon, okay? So today, the way it tests this midpoint is a pivotal point. So traders, watch out for this. Now, at the moment now, I'm going to say myself, I'm going to stay bullish for now, for today, right? Because it basically tests the midpoint, all right? If it loses the midpoint and trades below the opening price of today, then I will likely be a seller, okay? So this is very clear and very outright, okay? Now, do note, my views basically for daily MAO is basically for the day itself, all right? I can be bullish today, I can be bearish tomorrow. So just take note of that, okay? But of course, in long haul, the market is above the MA30 and MA200. So obviously, you cannot be really selling big time. And you can see after 1 day of selling, almost instantly, the next day, the market recovered. So the bullishness is definitely there, okay? The market has bullishness, all right? Okay, so that is the Dow Jones. The NASDAQ, let's take a look right now. The NASDAQ also gap up. It's also trying its best to recover. For NASDAQ, it's a bit simpler. NASDAQ, you just take the whole body and divide by 2, you get a midpoint. Oops, sorry. You get a midpoint somewhere right here, okay? So the market is also testing that midpoint. So this is whereby I use it as a guide to tell me that, okay, how strong or how weak the market is. If the market is going to sell, they shouldn't allow it to recover. If the market can break the recovery, the midpoint, then the market should be testing the high level again, all right? Now, personally, I'm not that confident in NASDAQ the way it's moving. So if the market do see it testing the midpoint and fail, then I expect it to come back down to the MA30 level. The MA30 level for today, it will be at approximately, let me take a look right now, about 11,700. Of course, a bit far from here, so maybe it take a few days cost, okay? All right, so that is the NASDAQ. And of course, the last one will be S&P 500. Now, S&P 500, let's take a look right now. Okay. Now, the S&P 500, you can see that it is now going towards the upside, and similar point. Take this high, take this closing, divide by 2, we are somewhere near here itself. So that's why you can see there's some artificial resistance right here. So for people who want to take a quick bite and you want to take it from a high to sell, you can try doing this. But if you are PSV traders, you just go with the flow, okay? Just go with the flow. So I'm giving both sides of the coin. For technical traders who want to get a good price to sell down, or you prefer to go with the flow trading, all right? Okay, yeah, so that is the S&P 500. Now, mean point, if you have any question or ask me, you can just text on the group chat, okay? All right, so that is the US futures side on the equity. So for gold, gold interesting, huh? Gold, apparently traders seem to be moving away from gold. I mean, now with COVID, the vaccine story going around, and with the election now so-called stabilizing in a way, so traders are saying that, okay, time looked out to buy something much better, which is the equity market. All right, and of course, just now you saw on news about, you saw on CNBC, there's some concern about these credit swaps. And of course, players are moving towards that because it's a much more lucrative. So things like gold, people are moving away. So analysts apparently are calling that gold will go down below 1,009. And they say that, right, it may not be the best time to buy gold. Now, this is very interesting. Just a few days ago, they're calling to buy gold and say that gold will go 2,000. Then after that, now they switch camp. This is typical. That's why every morning I do this with you so that you can be thinking about it. Hey, I thought they were calling for buying recently, then they call for sell. This is how the boys do this game, okay? They always try to throw you off course. Now, for me, let's do a gold chart, okay? This is my gold chart, and you can see it doesn't look that pretty. Now, why do I say that? Okay, there's a few reasons for me to share with you. Now, first of all, you can see that on Friday, the market tested the MA30 beautifully. The high meets the MA30 and pulls back almost instantly. And that is not a good sign, because MA30 is a short-term trading. And if the market stays below MA30, usually there will be a little bit more downside. So you can see when the market broke right here, it touches the MA200 almost instantly on that very day when the gold dropped $100, okay? So now the thing is this, if the market do test the MA30, so logically speaking, it should be testing again the MA200 again, a pretty simple bounce up rule here, okay? All right, so the thing is, my personal take is if gold cannot stay above opening price today, now the opening price of today is 1888, very nice number, All right, if the gold cannot stay above the one opening price, I believe that you will test back here again, and that's about 1881. And of course, if it goes lower, it can come down all the way here, and that's about 1876 level, okay? So this is my personal take. Now, unless there's some clearance, something changes dramatically, then gold has to test back the MA30, and MA30 for today, it will be at, let me take a look, at 1896, 1896. If the gold can test 1896 and trade higher, then we might see some upside, all right? So this is the difference here itself in terms of that. Okay, that is all the conventional chart. Let me just bring to you my my PSV chart today. Now, my PSV chart today, you can see over the course of time, that since the start of the month, the KSI has turned from red to green, so which means that the boys are turned in from sell to buy. So that's why at the same time, my color changed. That's why you can see the Dow escalating all the way up itself. Now, but for today, there is a strong pivot resistance here at 29669, okay? That's why now you can see there's some form of resistance right here, right now, okay? There's some form of resistance. Now, if the Dow Jones, couldn't stay above 29669, and then if it pulls down, then of course there is a possibility for this Dow Jones to pull back to 29043 today, okay? There is a possibility. But with the KSI now all the way green in color right at the moment, all right, the upside strength is still available in the market. And if you do a simple cross-check into the 15-minute chart, a quick one, you can see that you can see Dow Jones went up, but now it's resisted nicely at the 29669 level. Now all these levels are all done by the system, the system will tell you exactly what the levels look out for. As long as the market touches those levels and then reacts, we can do something with that, okay? So that is the Dow chart. Now for the gold chart today, look at it right now for the daily chart first. Daily chart wise, you can see it's opposite. The KSI is red in color, so this tells you that there is still a boys selling. Now there's a KCX a few days ago, that's where it is, but there's still no color change, so you cannot do anything at the moment. And today the opening price is between the pivot 1 and pivot 2. So upside wise, resistance will be around 1902, okay, 1902, and the support will be about 1874. All right, so my personal take is this: if the KSI is great in color, if the gold stays below OP, then I will take a short position towards 1874. All right. If the gold stays above OP, then of course we can take upside to 1902. Okay. This is what we are looking at for today. Okay. If gold drop, equity drop, well, basically the last time we saw this was last few weeks, whereby when equity dropped, gold also followed. Okay, Colin, that was what we saw last few weeks. Now, this week itself, there's a little bit of, since last few days, there was a bit of decoupling. So we will monitor a little bit more before we come to this one. All right, so it's best to just stick with this principle of you trade gold, you just stick with gold chart. You trade Dow chart. Don't cross relationship them itself. It's very pointless because this market it does be cost once in a while. Okay, and in terms of 15-minute chart, you can see that, right, the gold is trying to test the opening price right now. Okay, so there's a bit of movement here. Now, of course, it's still early for us to do any form of forecast in terms of the intraday, but daily chart, we already know roughly what to do for today, okay? All right, so before you go, let me just do some little form of advertisement for myself. Okay, thank you guys for all your strong support. We have done a great job. It was a resounding success. I mean, I saw many people signing up for my class and they are all preparing for this coming preview, but thank you so much for all your strong support. So this coming Saturday, 21st November, is a preview for my PSV system. It's not a market outlook, so don't get wrong. A market outlook is on Sunday, whereby I share my market views. Now on this coming Saturday is a pure preview, whereby I'm going to showcase you how and why big boys screw you up with RSI. Really, yeah, relative strength index, how they screw you over and over again through RSI. Okay, I'll show it to you live. And I also be telling you itself, right, how to compare my system and the conventional one. So you will get yourself understanding here. Now, end of the day, it's up to you guys. Whether you join me or not, I totally leave you. I will not hard sell. That's not my style. I will just give you a good price and then you make a final consumer decision. Okay? All right, that's how I see it. But FYI itself, right, if you join this preview, at the last part, I'll tell you something very critical, is that how I see in December in terms of what are the area and dates to be very careful, because I want you guys, in case our pathway don't meet again, because you choose not to become my student, it's fine. But at least you know that what date to be careful, because you don't want to be caught at the wrong time and then lose more money on your own. Okay, this is how I see it. And of course, last Friday, I was so busy, I didn't have time to do the food for thoughts. Today, I did it. Now, this is the quote of the day. You are braver than you believe and stronger than you seem and smarter than you think. All right, this guy itself, right, A.A. Milne. All right, maybe you don't recognize his face, but you definitely recognize the book that he wrote. Okay, this is the Winnie the Pooh. He is the author of that. So I wish you all the best, guys, and I want you guys to do well today. All right, so hopefully you guys have anything you want to ask me, I can assist you. If not, that will be end of this morning MAO. I hope you will like it and have a great day. Goodbye. Bye-bye.